Dak malungil sil sin mora rugul adar no se del caso es el al tutau que mal seguir el time el bodo se el programa regid ngia amelisi ol oltas el lamalte da adar belau gire del mo mengel was ngangan ngira peluat makabelmente rigid hemos el top da ul sued del girel el ultirak raul temela la rigid yang maklol tutelel el tugora gumda singia koto cloud tuteler al sel a mimok kabelmente langar al sel no moltra gasusra al ngaringi sel clayunga al du raul das artikel te wal candidate temlaringira mo president temlaringira PCC assembly hall mal bulgatak lo aseng al malte ngiredel madengai wase trigal mga takled nga kabelmente rigid nga ratam rule giredel nga aled lo top da aul de sued el mong Michael Togo el mamgat mokl gired amongil merkit el tirakra amngil teletele la klat malwaise el altu tau en ngaringia Togo betsel o kiagra gidre el altu tau el tegal lo que agarguida horror de el goter clowl el banca ragablemente git el ngi ol top dang seur morarat el gire la relación bai ma a rogul o marablai ma egel rogul kidar ada melenga udo ngi meng teganga esado al amal mcloud to telilar murang kal meredertil wasegal agot popular meral isem adra pelar el alsil se como la baudo ma el al tutangaringia gal meredra bank Palau National Development Bank mo lingitringim mo syogaringil otiang klel mangalele madiregal ngele tarangal gedringi orurtra segidil kuk orotela abang rabekil sils mang megu pokulingite Irene boda the lingitra kal dadil bolsyo karni ka kotek muska ulal ko oti
kora motuli kutulong tokora Olkeriil since kora kada mungulan kal okya karigid takaloting tigingit. Good morning to all Palauans, both inside Palau and outside of Palau. As my co-host Ngirmang Moses Uludong has mentioned in Palauan language, we have a very special guest this morning with her staff. We will let them introduce themselves, but briefly, we had requested Claire Harvey, who is the CEO of the National Development Bank of Palau, to come and be our guest and to have a wonderful conversation with us this morning. This is very educational for all, so we really encourage everyone to tune in and listen. Agi mamalokol tokor Amerike, lagok tokor Belau, agi maloreng ulwase ko moreng, sel nga ringa karmi ko kol ramutulong sa pamilo oling itatir matogir. So Claire, we will now open the floor to you. He said it in Palauan, I said it in English. We'll let you introduce yourself, a little bit of background. Everyone knows you are the CEO of the National Development Bank of Palau, and also introduce your staff, Karla, and her title so people can relate to what we'll be discussing this morning.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here this morning. As Irene said, I'm the CEO of the National Development Bank. My background is over 30 years in banking throughout New Zealand, part of Australia, and also in Samoa, as well as I've been working in Palau with NDBP for nearly over 15 years now. Very passionate about growing this country economically and helping customers achieve their dreams and goals, whether it's getting into a new home or renovating their existing home or starting up a business. With me today, I have Karla West, who's my operations manager. I wouldn't survive without Karla. She's my right-hand person and extremely knowledgeable in NDBP and what happens. I think it's probably easiest for me to understand what you would like to know about NDBP and the programs that we have available.
We also had encouraged the callers and the audience, whether they're outside Palau or inside, if they have any questions to call in, so you can answer their questions directly. Karla, hindi ako somil kukura di wais wasem lamot telara kal gukmara NDBP. We'll just let her.
Sulang Irene sulang al tel opportunity mama rather NDVP guk me OISA program rabang. I've been with NDVP since for about 10 years. And I started as a commercial loan analyst, and I've been working my way up as operations manager, working closely with Claire, commercial loans Mr. Harley Fletcher, local staff rabang. So I gi oil lakaw meeting mo ting la singara kura challenges sa face abang marokya karingi osiga ate alalo asing maradon serarat. So we're happy to be here buka utegi del te alal ko ay sila singara program sa lora alo tautabanga al ngani akura gerel sa amlongir el alta magyongir al sumong kura mo ode kaso amlongir gi ayamar o lingit tar okya kamal sab elebay abang malungit selda abangala duguk sa da yegu del buka specific challenges there okya kung malmasulang
Malmasaula Karla yang Ngirmang ko to kamong ilarungot sila nga rin ngal karpela ngaraway kay kiti.
El
ngarba balat betu raw rerir lang baskit sel gora ulaklat kalwaset ya pelon mor matata maral gide talo lingit maratal tren elo lang seuran bika kadelaton maray kay kiti lo. We thank you both for coming, and I'll let Moses give you his first question since you welcome our questions. But at any point, if you wish to elaborate on what programs you have, he'd be more than happy to translate, or I would.
Thank you very much.
Miss Harvey, I'm going to give you a headache this morning. You've been here. You've been a guest before, so first, I mean, you say that you've been here you worked for the bank for 15 years, and in the 15 years, what did you do? And
I first came up to Palau to consult to NDBP around writing the policy and procedures for the bank, which makes when you have a good set of policy and procedures, it makes it much easier to go out to international organisations to get funds. The other part of that role was to upskill the staff in making really good, sound credit decisions. We had FIC come in and do a review of the bank some years ago before I took on the position of president, and it was really, really pleasing to see that we have very few issues. You know, by upskilling the staff, the issues that we have are minor, and I'm really, really proud of that. I'm proud of the policies and procedures that we have in place, and I'm proud of the upskilling and training that we've put into the team. I have a very, very competent team of lenders, both in the housing sector and in the commercial sector.
Can you tell us, like, as of today, how is the bank financial situation, and how much cash you have, and how much in loan portfolio, and what areas do you
I can't tell you offhand how much cash I have. That wasn't a question that I was prepared for.
I thought you were going to give us some cash this morning. Yeah.
The bank is in a really good position. In the last 4 to 5 years, we've grown our loan portfolio hugely. I think from memory we had a loan portfolio of around $18 million. We've now got approved loans of $27 million. And if you think about the population in Palau, we have a very small customer base because we lend to Palauans, or 51% Palauan-owned businesses. So that's a huge growth and a big impact on the economy in Palau. I think we make a really useful and large impact on how the Palauan economy works. We provide loans for commercial customers, small businesses to bigger businesses. We provide bonds to construction companies so they can go out and bid for projects, and we provide a range of housing loans for private customers or individual customers.
Ngora mal lulu ay sang karatil waseng batoka program tilloru la halabay pere Karla ngia matenge mel paila sa tay kay kital tokor pela unti ungil.
Yeah, so kay kidalulo ko Miss Harvey, in the last 4 to 5 years na ako portfolio rabanga na 18 million ilang ara 27 million. Malbato kar ukya kar mamalgim mol ng sertir ilgire la housing loan lom kot orab eselblay malubong renovation madire ka legal shobay el range ra mikaril shobay murat talgiben maklo ay gidire ka lo ng serar contractors ra panting facility tir mit sabir malay kay gidel CIP malubot private project sertir require panting. Yeah.
From the years of lending to Palauans, what are the majority loan applicants besides construction contractors getting bonds?
Majority of our customers would be in the housing sector, but we are the only housing lender in Palau. The others are small to medium businesses in the tourism sector, individuals with small businesses, mom and pop stores, women doing market, and construction.
Karla, kami bora sil amaklol to telela housing. Dia kapal teme de lang le tiang maklol area ma bang kami di bora guk kaigel el loan apply kirel apply illegal ngaringir el all time kapes kidlo aseng wang ratle tele tela amantra loan apply wang apply wang tele ela basically tela apply angania kom la top da loan ma tela apply pending from
maybe abiot el hensir tilang spegalo ay sula siya klungel la portfolio rabang en more than 50% ra portfolio rabang housing. Is a range ra housing el new construction rather no pod orab eselblay mayagi de renovation marwa extension. Ela products rabang for housing ang aniya sildi product rabang gal sumkom kot ora ngani abli me maom kot ora ongirul blay se existing el product rabang ani sel product rabang maybe aktira kan malukoy ulta interest rate ringiya so segi del first el product ta 10%. Maldi moyor aklong lalo no sa emelwa maldi moyor source ra income raw ma a security rakaw sel wabol security loanan mo lari sel tara product rabang kangani sel first time homeowner sa 8% interest rate ringi dire kalmal di multu ira klungila income rakaw mas security rakaw sel microfinance seki daging most pairing ilwara renovation ma extension di se maximum ringi 15,000 5 years sa term ringi 6% ta interest rate ringi edira kalmal di multu iraklo nila income rakaw hindi segi dadakal require security imal di uspe sel Give all malukar okay ala sebes kuma sel babin ngala utmul the orngi just for documentation purpose. Gilan mo ngira file la sitial project ng ngalingi digir. Elege gidai regular products program rapang. Ela kum dingela sa ngitale housing development loan program sesele product program al tilo dalla algirel 10.6 se emura dirakal mura housing ikay interest rates ringi kukura criteria ringi interest rate ringi tril badingel ani sel 1% ela sel 1% kami malaralo ni dia ka subsidy ringi dia kam consolidate double sim a maximum loan sa ML ngura NDVP 100,000 hindi kal di mo tuira kluin la income markaw mas security kalo sing sa ML ngu segi del full 100,000 selsa kanal interest rate at 3% estimal di kal maximum ringa 100,000 hindi nga ringa 10,000 el subsidy mo bangil makangwa 10,000 loan kore minus tara 10,000 ma abal semel mo harani over the term loan kawa 90,000 lasel mo mo ngedel interest rate nga tagi del housing development loan program 6% ese dire kan maximum 100,000 o bangela subsidy 10,000 ending sab MLO spera tagi del fund dire kan consolidate personal debt taraw hindi dire kalmal di multura income markaw mapabira utom ela tagi del housing development loan program tia self program rapang lorut nga National Housing Commission NHC mang okya kami rakma magi pre-qualified ti determula babilingit sel approve ko rakma udurkli segi del approved amount ringel okya kan mura NHC la sagim na mo ready fund ng kagi del okya guk mo mingiritir guk malar seludo dara finance misel gim musegi del udo wala kama masa am starter project funder sel project
ay kan dia kau do del skemi molap sel apla dem segi del approving ipsaudo
nda segi del program ra housing development loan program semal blak takrala lo sing multuila although that todo lutuira untila National Housing Commission es el guk agreement tra dalong lila National Housing Commission ma NDVP since bom ready fund the project kami ulingit manda ka sab LD ka nga application process egi mo lingit ni ngirel mo complete approved ko lang mama ulingit terseludo
el ay ka ko sit ay kay ludo del todo del loan ra Taiwan
may say
ngaram da kas el dito dra Taiwan al mel ngal mas kami ngalo arabang kem stat loan out
kasi pa kalen certilang ang dakal nga arwel imong mamtil ay gidel egi ulingit ringin din dakal sabel nguk ngar say gidel process lang nga blak takrala losing Minister of Finance di sabel otab daw del loya ka untila National Housing Commission hindi guk say gidel rules and regulations policies ra National Housing Commission and say gida to require ko mamre ka application complete approve ringi and ulingit ringi manda ka sab amal dir ka kapol mere ka ngarangi ka kimdula semi do
esen regulation tira Housing Commission ari really
ngoy say ral maka pol mere ka sela ko le ngat adi remula gi the regulations sa sang makarado tawtel program may gi da nga SSL regulation
indim la regulation is build mawdo dra finance minister of finance el mal mas kami mola loan out mo dia make sense as suma dia programa dimla etu lo mo ringi ruli ay gi le kumes mo ngerul daure la ngot agi la minister of finance mawdo dra Taiwan first iman sa commission na mal mas kami hindi ka sa mas kami wal sukum dirga por complete application buto dil amat mambulgula sa sukum ang ngarigal protocol application emre sing time teglo sa more application kung mangil masukum let's say 100,000 alwag 80,000 kung complete ra imol application na approve ni gini mangil ko complete ra imo application na approve ngil motel amount sige mela kung sa okay hatong wala say 100,000 kung approve application ingum sa commission commission ng sa minister request ra pangkat tayo wal tabdi 100,000
el ako siguro ngalil process el agi kidira kalkura schedule kim tirak karniya every 15 madori rabu ila kama submit tra request ra kama mura National Housing Commission mangigir rule application na kim process ya approve within that ay gigidel tulong nila ay gigidel dates ko de submit tra request ra kama mura National Housing Commission ko de tira ang nga 5 days review ay gigid ko de kukmulusan mo na finance minister kasi gagida moto ba gida ludo den morabang silver segi de lagi gukti mingilong gura Ministry of Finance moto ba ludo den mas kamam
so within the segi del window 15 days al sugum di one application approve ni kom submit
adam
al sugum di ka application hindi kam
submit hindi ka laka application hindi ka
approved application let's say malsukum dia ka approve the application for let's say for 1 month 2 months 3 months india ka mo tubdi ongit el mol wasing lemento
india ka so amlol to the ongit tala ka approved application hindi ay mal maring loro mar okay kam tidira kal mal maring lol kaya day the requirements tir mang every 15 every 30 nga kim submit ring request day the fund
ila say let's say again okmo submit one application 100,000 ito mas kami say dalo ito kolam mo mga housing commission lugok mo telal amount ulingit mo ra minister inga kok mo telal amount malo minister ati oidi silongit mo ra bangkat Taiwan
active SLO ay sing ikan mo kal telal requester ko maming it takes almost about 30 days sel talagang submit a request sa very beginning it did take about 30 days to get our first disbursement di gal lagim na I think it was last el action sera May 30 ay gimle submit ra request number 9 or ma'am ay gidira ka na gimna nga to ra and it sila say it's been approved layu timira financial process and
tela amount
sel that was around 300 some yeah
100,000
since I'll start the program ledik ko ay sa since I'll start the program almerilang this year adal giblam approver ti ang I think we've approved about 30
55. I was looking at the list yesterday, and we've approved, I think, 55 loans in total.
Okay. Yeah.
And we have a large number of other loans. We have around, all up, including our approved loans, our loans that are in the process of being approved, and people that have shown interest, of just over $17 million.
Nice.
Ngirmang, sabi look at Karla, ila take the special low-cost housing loan, national government. Sila ko la plan ate ngaragil mo may single all gora requirement to maring ra other bela amit take the requirement malube mo da sabi mo.
Alungil ka.
All challenges are okay kal trigel giblam mo Mr. Tira ababil ngila ut malubong location na bulong ko oringi ling adira kal part tatyal program kada address ra are displaced people ay gagid first time homeowners are ngar okay kal mlame lola ba alis Tira gal states nindir ka kal to da city tir a state ta dir ka kalunga city mang o yaksegi ding hindi kal sa amal lol nga certir ling arsegi the regulation la siya unless sa city provided hindi kal sa edalong kudur agi tia dir kal challenge na dimle wala lagi mo face ngi men dir kal na mo to ka kora meetings lumengela National Housing Commission Olkeriil agora dira kan langi tara leadership meeting it dira kan bring it up mengaring ay kita lurir lukura marar alwasing magarada ado mutmukraway say kita nges ba al murar adal dir kakapol al ngaring ya city ra ut mitum kod oringi len dir kal at the end of the day al bol muturqol sel ut mil qoqle latar ad we're just see displacement issue about the face ay da dir kal challenges al adal ya say kita lukura skela property bolom kod oringi madire kal mal aware la siya shortage sa contractors adire kal mal mo ular ada mo tumomring lo sigar contractors dire kal kuk na startup project tira blo ba ay gidele over
ngari ambal to gel complain bal monday do rensar ada sing mal kamang ta time bestredir mo apply de mengil lagi kita mandara ut ma kumda sigira number one problem LLCs ela kadibs kida was at average al sukuma other vela mil apply en waklum telangarang telaklu sei maluben telal buil engia completa application ringa matul scenario al sugum dia mandara ut obasiti de sumaria mandara ut mo through at the average la tela club se vedro sen completa application municipal will approve ringi you have to decide or say approving malu bendia ke merko submit ringi kul more housing commission kapaskit sel time frame.
Okay, so let's go with the first scenario la sia apabin ngela utma free and clear mededa sa either English maluben private property ngania city ni semal segi yang lasab edel adira kaltara okay kal adira kal muwasing tega time segi del mulu sira suming rablay ling either ngania yakit ekma abang ngania tool plans lolap 2 bedroom mat 3 bedroom magib all offering in mar okay kala segi gida already prepare the plans maldi kadingun mo ra contractor ka weng guk tio mesring la sin som lukara do some minor adjustments with regards to size pangarang clear e goreng wa site development planner ni e goreng mutul maldi final review ni architect e goreng ya contractor am sako cost ni e goreng dirakal ngi ulega gidele title search maldi confirm la sel الأوتمل بلامول ميل مو مضورني مال دقة ورا issues رني دقة existing claimant رني even though غنيا سيتين دي sometimes نمورني أقوك دقة why say مال أوبن why say secure the for somebody else's debt title search as كم من مال دقة issue رني يقولين يا cost construction لو بنقول تجد blueprint tamlame ay giwuk malara appraisal value adira kal hotel sim selbol hotel dar tagid el ut mara location ringi wara value ringi misegi da go sapel secure alone ka malubun dia ay gel title search adi mere adi sela 1 week appraisal min dira kal gimla misal adi sela 1 week ndi segi the plan certification also kung dimla kalola ba ay gel plan sila bang mang lo mo ura contractor ngi mang malu usra design ngi sel cooks wala design which is fine esegi ding mura architecting review ngi esegi da dira kalbe pira time ng kakara time ling going back and forth between the contractor ma architect and finalizer sel plan
architect ngi
why say architect ayirel certified sel plan resitel blay sel bol do ring ngil ndaka bodo
mela segi sel tungul mas kamiu emergo applicant tungul mas kamiu ngil ko architect kami ako through ngil alwasing approve ngi malbendia
ela sel architect review say dira kal contract between the homeowner ma ngil architect ndaka architect rabang ay abang di required it has to be certified mangel architect review ni ling segi delong nil architect ma contractor adira kal mo back and forth ling dira kal partra akim so mamal make sure ngaring legal plans sing energy efficient homes may gagidel measure salat siya ka architect edira kal material design apply
ela ngaring ya imra applicant ay sa kasi tukim la ngelol malbuil ela tara wasing namodia kaudude ngamla retire mo tegida wayat malbeto ka fishing wasing akbuk mo harate lang me kutwas akbo akmal mile spend up todo maktiregel dimla budingel wasing way segid dir tra ulm lokomat ela sel suguma ngaraigel fees ngaraigel luto del bol oita applicant el momes el kumya experience ngilo se aigel rogul babel requiring el bol largel momes kumya aigel rogul requirement kami ma feel ngi agil harar kami suguma ngaria feel gil harar ngi sel bol era la approval ngil harar sa ten fee
ila feel harar at the very beginning sel application fee ako tungura housing sum under $50,000 and $50 al over $50,000 and $100 sige the application fee nga start tawyor sige the title search average ala title search ang ala 250 gagi the plan certification ila dire ka silo designer apply as kung mamlora contractor ang dire ka ngani charge the charge nga contractor mulu sel design and we've seen a range between 800 and mabdula 1,005 lindi mo your tel complication ra design ran kalokya igagi the plan certification between 400 and I think now it's about up to 600 plan certification appraisal la dire nga 495 and mabdula 500 tagig lamis igel fees agir la penga lokya ndinga ni sel agidira kan din la sendia ka mostar okya kara abang ka dia ka a savings certificate blal katmok kalgira legi gidil fees mga niya programmer ka mamal segidile pre-development loan program almal focuser segid ndira ka di short term loan era la start to sell term loan lang hindi ka sa amal mamulus sell clone loan alagi mga gigidil report title search ma-appraisal ma plan certification magi blood release gidil ka loan say maximum niya 10,000 and then you don't need to get the whole 10,000 lagi rogul fees actually sell modokta hindi habol 3,000 say gid as vedelo sparing il fund gidil reports so there is agi aware la sir okya ka dia ka kalmokludo dirang edira kalmal mring la 250 dira kalmal kludo mansab amal agi blol la okya ka mama blol musegi del option pre-developed loan e gore haroy agi del fees e gore ko mo misra term loan
ela se agi del fee sel appraisal mo sel title search ay gende kasbiul tigmi rumule for example asugum me check ra ay lending survey check ra record wasing tiang register ngari alin ngi dia umdas kas oi sei kidrika umdas ngil wasing ngaram dia kasil kaya in house staff me review ay gelem ay ga takal me gdimora kama lending survey I do this all the time ra sil ngari akesa utmay ga dia kasi ruli akmadangel mal mo aktingwa at let's say adra esare pwede adang esar ma adra mulgol sumikang tamakara tiga kasi mulai ka mo sigra dalo si tamakara bol bang ay ganda kasi tigmil bro
ul magi uspera other party bro lagay kama mamu review ultu dai gidil report sirtre gidil model adal dakal adrabang o mesertel request ra approve makuktil gama mal elboring ya gidil issuing wadil gama mal gama let's say gidil title search gama mamlorulle dim lagim relil mungil at the end of the day gidil dakal wagim lomakita sell title search langaring ya ay gidil claims ringil dim lagi bitigiringi en waldil gama mal tilman lamam ay kimulto resell kimhaira outside the third party brewing ay yulto resell report ni sumo nga problem kasi tamni report tragal mils mama un may game no
Dr. Alice Ngirmang, we're talking about the title search ako experience ng real estate ta dire kalmal tira ka nga finance the bank you're the finance people. So you can't. What he's requesting is a lot of Palauans are hoping that you can also help them with the title search and things like that. And I understand from experience that your expertise is in the finance field. And you know how it is. You've been in Palau for a long time, the land issues here. I can maybe give them my collateral, my certificate of title, and then some people maybe forgot that 10 years ago they had signed it over to someone else to get money. So I think that's in the field of the legal people to help them with. What would you say to that, Claire?
Look, I'd agree. I fully understand the land issues here, and for me, if one title search is wrong and someone gets displaced off a property, the issue for us is they still have a loan with us, and they still have to pay that loan. They may have been kicked out of their home, but they still have that loan that they have to pay, and that stops them potentially being able to borrow again to build another home. So I think the cost for a title search is minimal compared to the risks that people are taking. And it really pains me when we have customers who have big debt but absolutely no asset to show for it. So we use an attorney, and the issue is with the attorney, they know what they're doing. And if there is an issue after the fact, then there is some recourse.
He's an attorney.
Let's go to the I'm working the appraisal title search in Hawaii, and I've gone through. You come in and there's a final records in any land, and you go through a record, and then it identifies up to the hundreds of years ago up to today. And that when you get that's a certificate. I know this. I've been through this. There's no reason why you cannot go to the court and get a latest recording of title of any land in Palau. So, I know, but let's not go into that because we have time.
Well, do you have a legal counsel in-house?
Yeah, no. No, we have an
I tell you, it
external.
doesn't take lawyers.
Oh, okay.
Look, in 4 years of experience, I've gone through this. I know it. I've worked. So it's ours. We create our own problems. We create our own blocks as we go through this process. So let's go to how much loans have you given out under this Taiwan loan, 15 million? Do you separate how many loans you gave before and how many loans you gave pursuant to this 1036?
Malungil gere Mr. Uludong, since I started the program, most start karama lami, amana di mortegi del program.
So how many?
55 I give them approve.
For this specific?
Program,
okay.
Right around.
And how the total is 5 million?
I think it's about
three
and a half to 4.
Yeah. Lang dia kala full 100,000 na lola niya okya.
Okay.
Yeah. Hindi maral klo interested tagi del HTLP program most are okya kar mama. Hindi ra kal nga okya kar mama will fall outside of tagi del program.
Okay. Yeah. But total 55.
Yeah, around 55 you say. Yeah. Most of us in dimlak kumisra information.
And do you know how much of this particular program have gone to Palau Housing Authority?
Hindi ang tagi mo ding numbers sa Palau Housing Authority.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I may ask, it sounds to me that there's like a bottleneck somewhere. It goes from you guys to the NH, the Housing Commission, and then it goes to finance. So Claire, my question to you, since you helped to write the policies for our bank, what would you recommend would help to cut the red tape shorter, to make it shorter?
As far as the loan applications go, I think that the customer needs to be aware, and we make them aware at the beginning, that there are certain things they need to do, and we can't speed up those things for them. For instance, if they don't want to use the bank plans and they go to a contractor, it's the time that it takes for them to go and get to the contractor. So customers have a duty to do some work as far as their part in getting a housing loan. Once it's complete and we have everything, credit checks, the plans have been certified, and the appraisal's done. Our process is actually really quick.
Oh.
So if
how many days? How many months?
Not months, days. If you have everything ready, if on Monday everything is absolutely complete, it could be on my desk by Thursday. And I can approve loans up to 75,000. And if it's done on Wednesday, it goes to the board at the next board meeting, which hopefully will be the next Thursday. So our part's really quick. It's just some of the steps in that process are delayed because customers and we give them really clear instructions on what you need to do, getting your EQPB permit, getting your historic places permit. All those things delay the process.
Sebetulnya pena lain.
Yes.
Okay, sumani a question segment civil kolara 4885350.
Karla tela kipse eskalgara average application process in Malmo.
So sige del lalbaq taqliya si orabang also kung mang ayagidro ko requirements sam na complete mera imala officer raw eng maral di sab LD within a week or two eng na approval loan hindi gigidal delay sa gigidal malarawa title search plan certification na mayang mas kung mapabilingin maraut maungil gigidal other process sa follow up pra contractor ka mungut maklisel planner ka follow up pra architect mong reviewer sa planner ka gore title search ma-appraisal within weeks eng sab elmer edel process ngar okya kaldi mera pre-qualification tasel me pre-qualify okya self first interviewing ilobeng loan officer ni ay gigidel steps agim go through with okya kala say gigid may gigid umrul ngar marale mong direkal overwhelmed ra idi sila requirements sa rule nding matakora di mong bepiling amom saularin dakal may nding ngar trigel kukmal wase oy ngar ali ka makruli magidi di sila talbuil etanamela se igagid may gagid agiblam rule
Kapag igel 55 et average aklamat tela igel 50 kanong average tela albuil tela Sunday
from application to
approval.
Ang lasa ba kami 3 months?
3 months. Okay. Sige do sa mura 3 months mo ko may submit ng mura housing commission ng mura finance mura bangka Taiwan. La tela close sige.
Hindi kami sige del kiblam approving ng submit ng historically we submit ng all ngura al sila at talbuil. About 30 days.
A commission na momite ko approve
mal. Isa commission na mar-ared, atira kal mar-ared ling di giril di sila 5 days selong request ra ma'am etam na addressing either ang approve na lubin decline. They've never declined our request. Ling ay the requirements at kir kama magira malotaw.
I see. Mung sel mo do kasi elo sing average ra ngaraw 4 to 5 months. Ingyam na tuwa the approval na commission lekong awdudam na tuwa lekong average
from application
from
application mul me per application ngi rogur sel processing asap de lo misang na 4 months also kung gel okya mal garigi karumule gel
also kung okay.
So I have to just repeat that everybody has a part to do. And they have to do it efficiently. Mutulong, hindi ako ral mutu question na kara housing before the move mo business.
Elal suma ato ba certificate of title ra utum. Elngia owner ra utum. Malubeng kuk trustee ra malubeng administrator lo ba certificate of title. Imsalen dis right away nga. Sing acceptable mora bank.
Ay gigidal dira algora complicated tetele la ownership route may gigidal ba administrator route ma atamira rongal ka
makabli
mal gora challenging ay gigidaling So a process will give them come up with say they'll put out a notice. Land use right malubang sa land use right tayirel dira kalungil laktak la sengkongera uspel tal ut me kongera ad mungulor sisi lelak segi dinda kalurot tal land use right for us ndi gayit land use right malubang lisel ngani segi del class ngar alsel ya gibl all huringel okya kala sekomo rulia quiet title notice process mang top the cell announcement tel murabo la senga kal taangam nam sangagi de leli sing land use right ang kang mong usperi al sukumandi ka mom tor segi del report tame e ko so amal entertaining ang lingdi da kal sukumong moringi adal mo umto gendi da kalungi lang kal okya ka bulod ngila se ngariam lem tok mal sam aklin mo breg e ko el lutel
ala kal mas mooklen
di da kal risk lang kal okya ka bulom ko orabli le bail poluri le pol lomondani la semto da
I'm going to ask if we could move to business now. This is usually my favorite part, so thank you again for coming, Claire and Karla. Ngirmang had asked me to do like a slight summary of what had happened due to the coronavirus. So the coronavirus crisis has affected Palau and especially the economy. And as you know, it's really the most critical issue in the country right now, besides health, the economy of Palau. So it was on April 27th of 2020. The lockdown was March 26th. But April 27, 2020, they finally, the OEK got their act together and submitted. So the president signed the Cross Act, RPPL 10-56, which is the Coronavirus Relief One-Stop Shop Act. And then the work proceeded to the Minister of Finance, since the OEK found it better for the finance to sort out the regulations instead of them taking time to meet. So one thing I must say, Ngirmang, I'm grateful to the President and the Minister of Finance, because I think if we let the OEK try to come up with the regulations, it might have taken another 3 months or something. But I'm grateful to all of them for their work. The OEK did their part, the President did their part. On May 6th, the regulations, same day from, I'm looking at the Minister Sadang's letter, it went the same day to the President. The President reviewed it very quickly and signed it the same day. So with the regulations, specifically Section 3 of the regulations of RPPL 10-56 addresses COVID-19 private sector relief measures. And a little bit of what I read throughout. I've read the law very well, and I really would like to see what you guys can enlighten us with regards to the measures, the temporary relief measures for both employers, the businesses, and also for employees. So what constitutes the qualifications of employees, and also the treatment of self-employed persons, like farmers and fishermen and people of that sort. What constitutes the temporary relief measures for employers specifically, and then for employees?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Firstly, I'd like to say that employees are outside our remit. The employees come under the wage relief system, which we don't have any part in. So that's the $100 a week, $400 a month. So I can't answer any questions around the employees. I can answer questions around businesses. Firstly, NDBP, once COVID-19 really hit and the economy started to slow down, we implemented procedures straight away to assist businesses. And businesses could come and talk, individual businesses could come and talk to us, and we would look at shifting them to interest-only payments, to extending the term of their loan depending on their income that was coming in, to consolidating their NDBP debt. Not consolidating external debt. short-term funding to cover accounts or inventory or costs that they had, and then temporary payment deferral or payment holiday. So we've had a large number of customers come in and talk to us. We've explained the options to them and chosen the option that best suits their needs. Then the RPPL came into force, and we were ready to go pretty quickly. And we've now got what's called the Cross Act Business Relief Loan. To be eligible for this loan, businesses or employers need to get on the list and be approved by Minister of Finance. So once they're on that list, Minister of Finance advises us of the businesses that are eligible for this loan facility. The facility they're eligible up to $30,000 per quarter up until the end of January 2021. So the first quarter is kind of ending in June, and then the next quarter will end in September. Now we know not all businesses will need $30,000. The initial part of this loan is to cover fixed costs or operating costs.
Which is what?
These are small repairs and maintenance, lease expenses, rent, if you have to pay rent, phone, power, lot fees, if you have to pay staff housing, staff transport, accounting fees, vehicle maintenance, security. There's a lot of costs. It's probably better to tell you what it doesn't include. Mm-hmm. So it excludes wages and salaries because they're covered under the separate program. It excludes fringe benefits such as social security, healthcare, taxes. It excludes loan payments to other banks, to other organisations, because the other banks should be helping their customers. Mm-hmm. And in this first quarter, it excludes capital expenditure, except for laptops, and if a business is sending staff home to work and they need to purchase laptops. In the second quarter, depending on the availability of funds, businesses will be able to apply for up to $250,000 to finance improvement to tourism facilities. So the first quarter is around just helping businesses cover the bills and expenses that they may have had from, say, late January through to now and haven't been able to pay.
And this has taken effect?
This is now, we're ready now.
Oh, good.
Yep. So we're ready now. We've got the first tranche of funds have been given to us. The list has been given to us. We've just received everything. We're ready to go.
Okay. Do you have any application yet?
Not yet, because we've only just been ready to go. Mm-hmm. We've only just got the information that we needed. Mm. If anyone wants information on this, could they please email info@ndbp.com.
Okay,
and we can send them out a package.
Other bella low small business. Also most information Olkeriil application ertiale COVID-19 relief NDBP or rutaringi email info@ndbp.com. Is there a phone number they can call? Maloob call rapang NDBP 587-3955.
Our preference is for them to go through the email if possible.
Karla can get to Bella.
Oh, please. Okay, please.
Hello, kuya. Okay, هلا قرادي نوتلس السمودي ديال كورس اكت بزنس لون البلا already NDVP المقرني لو يحتاج ذا الكروس اكت program را government من التل البروغرام na umul trigel الأوكيا قال سب أملو مسرتير أجيرين لا أنوال بلي pre-qualified تيرا Minister of Finance سيجد الكلوريور القرار أدمو through finance السبميت تيجد اللي أنقطري رانيس ما جي نمو قلت مقل تيجد البروغرام رقمام منا Today we're going to get the list from Minister of Finance. Alsil sa gimongu sa list ra office ra Minister of Finance sa tiragidel shoba blam pre-qualified til sab ilmom la tagidel cross act business loan ra NDVP. For the first gimolto del every quarter, every 3 months ko nga niya maximum loan sab ngwa asyobay up to 30,000. Al-mal di mo cover a fixed cost ra segidel syobay. Fixed cost gidel ko ra sibadal mo lasing operation cost. Wa ko ara office supplies, pay rent, lease account, dengwan, dengi, ko ra lolo staff housing and staff transportation. Kita ngaringil sabem lo spare taludo del cover. Bayda kal sabem lo spare taludo del cover. Wages and salary da sabem lo spare taludo del omdo dar adam. Letrige kuk civil fall under sele employment benefit program lo wingela Minister of Finance. Dila kal da sabem lo spare taludo del harawa SS ma insurance portion rakaw. إذا قال دخل سبب لو سبعت تلوذو ذا الهارا وبالسم رانغوذ البانغ ما دخل سبب لو لا القرى مرور expansion ratio بارغو غاني part تاعي ذا البروغرام الكابيتال improvement ندي سي مو السوق مندير غاني يوذو ذا after September 1st 2020 إن سبير تلاقي ذا pre-qualified businesses المرولة improvement را tourism facilities up to 250,000. Also مدير غاني available though for the first every quarter and every 3 months every quarter and سبب منوا maximum loan up to 30,000 cover the upper fixed cost را basically the operation cost.
إلا الشوبايل apply مريلا Mamura finance at qualifying.
I see.
Maram das el direct le korkum.
Dak segi da ko ngara process el ko lilia minister lo bangam. Sorry el tire ama o meselo ase tangara el siopaya mo malartagi del nges e ko lang mamakukti selamistegi e ukti go through our process lo se mo ngara klungel lona sa amal ngul sa up to 30,000.
So basically, finance approve.
Ako qualify.
Sila korkumin sa il de ngeri.
I will try our best to assist her. Okay, it's a loan direct. Mangira del go through ay awid. I give mal na nagarang minimize ay gidele processor ko ma'am ligim din la se galudo da luz per okya magimal na akora usikrele la se ngara mangara legal procedures gida sa edel kora improve mang mere da toltob de teludo de era da usperi ndingi gida gidi ngusegi del list del gibo molaring elang e gore tegel okya ka sabir el morsegi del either togol rapang ra 5873955 e gore rule appointment lo bungela loan officer commercial loan officer eto go ture sengara igel lospe em baragi mun se
mela go te tomor officer financial al pre-qualified de ongerung te gorgmiu e go se time mo
Ulay sel ko
kula. Tiyan ko telegram housing lo sen ko kami ngarsen mo housing commission mo minister mo kung wala ka understand.
And then tigidal ko na reverse tan mas mawdo da ki mola. Mung sel la ber kamambre lang once the process gim approving the right then and there gi sab amal funder ngel okya.
Di gil mo to ave mo ngera fine.
I see.
Can I add one thing to the process? Rather than having a lot of people ringing the bank, what we're going to do when we get the list is the individual, our commercial loans officers are going to ring each client and set up a meeting, set up an appointment time, which just makes it easier for us than having hundreds of phone calls and then trying to work out who's going to deal with what. Yeah.
That sounds more efficient to me. You also don't want to have a line that goes all the way from the bridge.
I got do mo to process different source legal funding. Ngani alone el dollar ngira Taiwan el 15 million etial cross acta de uspe audo de lo do det. Aldo man to process mere da tagi the process ra ngira finance.
Actually, understand that tiagi dalol ko niya mutulong. Ela ka dobes ang gorseral when the fan hits the ceiling or when they say it. Engora amlor niya o katong ulwase tirigel business letters A to M I say. Ekadamora finance magda submit application ergit for pre-qualification. Aku letters ang ngarang klel morazi mang giral I say aku letter raw Ngirmang ka remember hindi akam recall ekadam letter in me la tirgay ko kriri already el ang gukmla mamrek salureri tirgay dul mabalis tal mamas kamiw. So they're done with their pre-qualification job part and now they are submitting the list to you. So would it be possible for, because you know here he and we were rooting for, crying out loud like small businesses, go apply, go put in your name to the finance. So would there be a list that is transparent, that can be printed in the paper or on social media that people can know? I mean, Palau is very small. We all know who owns which business or what business.
I would never publish that list. That's a duty. We have, as a bank, we have a duty of confidentiality to all our customers. If our customers want their name in the paper, that's fine, but we would certainly never publish that list.
I understand your concern about confidentiality, Claire, but my concern is I want locally owned Palauan small businesses to get help first before any other big company that's not fully locally owned.
That's not an issue we as a bank can cover for you. I think you need to take that issue up with Minister of Finance. They're giving us the list. I think it needs to be remembered that we will help. This program helps everybody that's eligible. We don't set the eligibility criteria. Minister of Finance sets the eligibility. We just look at their financial situation and move to help them. Now, we will help any business, because if it's a big business that employs people and contributes to the economy, we'll help them. If it's a small sole trader, mom and pop store that's eligible, we'll help them as well. But we don't set that eligibility criteria. That comes from Minister of Finance.
Why can't you set?
That's part of the law and part of the regulations.
Sebelum caller.
Oh.
Okay, we have a caller.
Okay, malu tuta caller ngaraer.
Ang ito om saur te all. Nga displays te al saulego ra sel mom kodon ngina pre-qualification cell session hotel day, first day. Anyway, kada stand na niya 1% interest, 3% ma 6%. Ang niya outstanding loan debt nga kamang soka ngarak med 50,000 apply ang sabaegal ngusel 60,000 ako understand na niya subsidy lobonggel say at 3% sa ngaringi or ang giregal mo over 60%, 60,000. Let's say 70,000, subsidy 10,000. Egom take care selbel sekra bank. Plus I get all the charges la bank in the subsidy. Mendiak pok ula bagu dera ipagigal harai get charges mara. Sengway say.
Ari me caller yak malolingit makabay mararuli appointment terkal mirapang kam kadabay abang alikat atu smadarokul talang tingil na request terkaw hindi selgurang certical request terkaw ng ngaring abal semera outside amin ngaring abal semer ilang somlom ko or ngara 50,000 el construction home makor asumila kumumsada 60,000 mak asumila segal balsemal outside nga 10,000 also ko mo cover sel balsemal nga raigal baby rabang ko orabli mil nga 50,000 nga sel 6% interest rate lang nga niya adet consolidation raw akmal dilmutal lomaklat ka tadi standard for all of our customers agi rana igi dele credit checks ma at saka igi dele income source raw ma security ra ut ma title search ra ut malubum sel income segi da mo otila sing sabi ml qualify ngo mga raklungel loan up to so kung muktisan mo ora $50,000 apply sabi ml afford ngi nganda ka monday ngi gaygid le credit checks hindi de kalgiram chekala sekang ngila ay isem raigal baby rabang le segida mo otil sing sabi ml responsible enough el hara ortial loan el pomulani makmal di ol turge caller mapay pom ngim kol rabang ra 5873955 the setter appointment trigid gore da bodadang okle da sa da ige rokul karim mansulang.
So it sounds to me that all small businesses, especially the fully locally owned, I understand WCTC is fully locally owned. It's a big company, so exception there. But I'm talking about the backbone of the Republic of Palau, the small businesses everywhere from Kayangal all the way down to Angkor. If they want to know whether they were qualified by the Minister of Finance, they have to call the Minister of Finance office?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They have to
So
call.
the Minister of Finance office, even though we all went and put in our application, will never know unless we call them?
I'm not sure of that process.
Okay.
So we are saying to our customers, if you want to know if you're on the list, call the Minister of Finance. Call the Minister of Finance office. We didn't set that process in place, but we will be
but my
calling
question
all the
is-
customers on our list that we've been given.
But my question is, can you qualify them? If, let's say, the process, they give you that authority, so the applicant will come straight to you.
They've
instead of going
already
to the finance
pre-qualified.
and then wait, and then go from finance to you. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
If the Minister of Finance gives us that authority, we can do that. Once you come to us, we can that's it. You don't go back to Minister of Finance. So if we've got the list and Irene, you're on that list, then the next step is you come to us, or we send you the application forms. No, it doesn't get approved. The amount of money that we lend to you is within our discretion.
Can you provide the transportation to get these businessmen to come to your bank and apply?
Yeah, especially if they're from the province. If Honto.
So again,
They're not businessmen, so
Yeah.
please don't consider them.
yeah, clearly. You're a foreigner, you work in the bank, in your country, you're all over the place, as you said. If, let's take this Taiwan housing, this $15 million. If they make the law or the process to get that loan from Taiwan direct, they give you the money. They give you the loan, 15 million or 10 million, whatever, give you the loan to administer it. Can that be done?
We would like that. I mean, we've often asked if we can have a lump sum.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, you know.
We don't, once again, we didn't write, the NHC, the National Housing Commission, wrote the policies and procedures. So we're just abiding by their policies and their regulations.
Clear. You come from a countries that have done this, deal with democracy,
Bigger
this government.
countries,
So you've done with this process. I don't understand. Can you advise these people that this is the best way to give you the money direct, so you can
Streamline the process.
Now then we go to this housing, this new COVID. This is relief for an emergency situation. Why you go to the finance and then no, we didn't vote for finance people. We didn't vote for so. So the question is, can it be done? I mean, this is simple issuing regulation. If they were to issue regulation to give you that authority to approve these applicants, this is an emergency like housing. It was an emergency. I've been in the government for to know that this process we are creating these processes that entangle you.
Yeah.
So my question is it possible? If they give you that authority, you can do it.
Anything's possible.
Since you are the National Development Bank of Palau.
Can we get this caller, please? Okay. Malungil tuta kolek nga raer.
Oy, may tutaw le korka sa to ikaw Ngirmang Irene mesti alok kya kita DVP. Kaya kita kan le korka amra DVP. Aku kan wasing sel renovation program kami. Since separate the housing, the housing mal di mo ay del BS blind do mo or di ako sa ko apply mo renovation. The sell interest rate is the renovation. Maramang mal ngarap. Di ako sa mirungun mo yo, the ulim development pangga develop pertial bulu. Bon sabiar mabulaan na ko apply renovate tablir marumungir ngarakle. Koman misulang saya ka na ikan.
Dakaman sulang caller lawyer tel dodra Taiwan ang ara regulations sa amin ng malakot tel priority lo misteringi tregi del displaced the first time homeowner. So for the first 2 years at tel program ang mali tregi del okya kaging focus sertir. Self renovation up to 15,000 6% interest rate tering 5 years 6% adira kalmal ngariol interest rate. Eka mama dira kal tibok tulo ase ay kal interest rate ter kamam amal di moyo raw del gim molap ay kal udo del gim uspe el fund ay kal loan program rabang aside from ay kay dele e program lumskama mo do da government amal dim le kamam malguk mo outside melenga udo mangaring olingil maul man trigip dakat sab amalong yang tele kuk gimong yang ting mo dakat sab amal haray kay del kuk palsam adang.
Kamisaw le caller, til ako ra kuk so kay Ngirmang Olkeriil was are displaced. Those who are displaced, since we're back to housing, if they don't have, they're displaced but they don't have any land or any lease, what do they do? Tamakarat tirigel go displaced el daka atamir.
Mau subesin da dira kal dakas amlong sutril ende ka atamam. Bali kalbay dio tokoy ma real marar ilang dira kalo real Mingela state NHC I know the real Mingela state lo sikrolela alto badali sil sibira displaced mo hindi mo lokora pang galaseng ngari kay utming hindi ka atama
Kala ko kira ka Karla ka ardir bela ko misra ka na tru ra mo ro na mal lihat mama dalam mama tigim maklola Kala ko kira ka ulwase ela abang ke kami hindi kal sabiul el lot of the let's say rural housing project. Let's say imol utmar harara kontraktor malun developer rulia imol utmla 1,000 square meter or maybe 10,000 square meter mulal ako deng ko alplar al sel. Kami finance mangukti dong liu kami makumbali. Ra development company project mo make sure was in really more aspects lo Michael design and mola eko finance ngim gukta arama eko arami
tilal mo sa nga ko telelawa subdivision I say so he's asking about if the bank can work with private developers and so I guess akti share la say I kim na start tel ora certi lamam nga private landowners that we've approached dira kan sa tayagi dira kan approach a state lasing magaragi mo rulay kay so we agim dingel was there is a shortage ra housing stock Palau role la ut madira kan mal bringar ada titil gutmok mang NDVP adira ka rural gire lasing magarada rula bay kay gidel
mela halu buger kaul sa Palawan as official was se edl was como oldu rauldas lolingite trigal ngar obis el alsil smar mur obis was really ala ngod itial tungora tel gar housing di ngaudo dra pangra tawang al mes kami tim statlo loan out le gumesingi ma do a process a gumes kami serula process ko mal gudung dol tirak process mel adir kan reul de sulas mama adar belau gim ngel kita mo ai sik le gitel tukup na rule process mal dituta high plan na uplang mas te gitu tora why ngam ko mora finance qualify especially tora emergency loan am ke business ko mo uk mangira finance ela ka ayo nak nasik na mo ngam tirap to atam lamong ela tukuk sung ok mangira financial mo o ingrang ya urera finance adia kal tiang urera finance alingar urera bekel sales mengelo sa albong tiang ngot pesen di tau ko mo tay ngara di lam tamal e kuk mamru tiang mem kuk ti bai lile kor kameu mem dolita ministero ara mem chance tiang am berlin di direct mo rabang ke molale tama emergency
se ve un calmo kolema que malungit to ta ko rek ngara
malungit tutaw nga al Jennifer. Malungit la talk show akpay gora ogerel kita di dengan wasen maklo display sa al sila blue orior. Koro sa kami mo masada alis. Akpay on hitel wase akmadengel wase taba ngaring other bela lo alone will choose at tamir. Magadabay ogel wase clear ma Karla ngatil ang sabin mo on hitarar adara board. Sa doy gaw ma Ngirmang bay community lo sa dara ya tokora housing hindi halsem ela bangal bay uro lo bangala housing ya igel utmal blal ngaileng default tra loan rar af hindi halsem el bay lo uro lo bangala legal construction ya bangalo to bra loan ko do ora abla raigal utmal blal repossess ogore lotru rablay ma utma ligay gid private utma almosti gay gid الادل متجر الادل سوري لو سي هذا لون اوكل مول موت تيغال ngara this place say agora di suggestion nga ge wamal masulang
Amal masulang later Jennifer dia kaki meral segi dera algotan mo ngita ligera housing program agil mesaygel الوطم الجيمولاب babang kal gimla no default ta adama gimle ang other real estate own the property gimolab puto karingi agel ngara bebulage tira ka access road mo ngi mang abodo ngotmokling bay ka karaklo dodel ede kalungi la layout ringi ngani dira kal qoragi mul mestringil agora ngani ate alel ending medra conservation area mende kal sab amul ko kumrut ringi tela hindi kalabato ka lang adi 3, 4 foreclosed property. Manda kalabato ka klalul gimolab di na kaligay gidal kura ngaram asel. But agi maran lam nga private landowners di na kaligi pong mamisa at miring talgibil ngara akmeda compact road de kura talgibil di kalsal malkloa site preparation and bodo ruling hindi say din tira kamera aldadula sing wangara tetelay mo rereki mo rulablay.
Ngirmang, we have a question to the president of the bank. Can a state government or the national government apply for a loan to purchase this big portion of public land that have been returned?
We can help the states. We can help the states if they want to do any kind of subdivision. We can help them apply for funds and funds through the National Housing Commission. If a state came and said to us, we want to purchase public lands that's up for sale, depending on the price, we can certainly look at helping the states as well.
What about if the state, for example, like a state of Mulgok has a subdivision now? They have, I've seen the map, they have 300 lots.
Yep.
So can do 300 houses. Can they come as a state and get a loan from you to build those houses?
We certainly can work with any state to build homes, to do
because
turnkey
they
projects. Because they own the land, certainly. That's not a problem.
That's the solution.
Mudalong, I think, Ngirmang, the states have to do their part. And especially, we don't want to congest Koror continuously going into the next 10 years. We want to move the economy, we want to move housing and everything up north and to all the other states. So can we go back to business a little bit? Because sometimes when people don't have lands, the way for them to acquire assets is through business. And I want to, share this with the young people of Palau, because I think a lot of them are very talented. Jennifer, when she was here, she told us about a guy who makes blocks now because of Corona and the ship was late. The finance regulation said, subject to the availability of funds, NDBP shall provide such loans to cover the fixed cost of qualified employers. So first, I see that we need to know whether we're qualified or not. And apparently nobody's going to call us, so we have to call ourselves to find out. At other bela lo business emle apply ngiri ul call finance el mamtengel was ako ngar list el plel submit near more NDBP maluben diak. Malso kumandiak ya ko mo takang al morsel office ra minister el bul sa tangan yun sumoko mga atuartir. And then the second thing, Ngirmang ito saying subject to the availability of funds. Apela rogi namtengel was saying 20 million, amle 12 del mora a private sector. So NDBP, my question would be, are you the organization that administers that 20 million to the private sector?
No, we are only administering this project. This part of the funding. We understand that the funding could be up to $8 million, depending on what's needed and what happens within the economy. But we're only administering this small business relief loan.
And you don't know how much is available for you?
Our conversations with Minister of Finance have indicated it could be up to $8 million.
But you don't have the money, and then that 8 million is, but that's provided first they approve. And
we have 3 minutes. We have the next talk show.
Okay.
So,
well, why only 8 million? So here's my question. There's the small businesses that are operating and have employees, and they want the employees to go and get their $100 a week in Ngirmang per month. But if the business is dead and doesn't have the funding they cannot rehire their employees back. I don't know. I'm seeing sort of.
Okay, can I add to that? Because we were not involved. We were not involved in these conversations. That's a conversation the government had when the government looked at what was happening with the economy and made decisions around, who should get funds for wages and how much they would put aside for businesses. So I think that conversation is best had with the government rather than us, because we're just administering the fund on behalf of the government.
The 8 million, okay.
Right.
Yep.
And say 8 million and the last time kim lang 1 million will start that program. So we do have funds already available. Address it the pre-qualified tira Ministry of Finance. Agi malara list LLC simsel gimu sa list ng obi tirigel commercial loan officer sir kama matumom kadong tirigel nga list se diro ko spare tel nga so kabem tungkong ite sa lo sengaral yung assistance sa aman skaw.
And so far 1 million.
1 million lagi blamu.
Okay. Yeah. Madalway say ay kadam araw lubong.
You need to come back again.
Yes. We're running out of time, so I think we need you guys to come back so we can try and put our heads together and help the economy of Palau. And once again, I really do believe that the small businesses in Palau, from the farmers, fishermen, all the way to WCTC, we all really need assistance from these relief measures.
So Claire, if the finance give you 5 million instead of 1 million, you'll be happy to administer this.
Absolutely, we'll administer whatever finance gives us.
8 million. Okay. Madal Vaise, Claire, thank you very much. Karla, malmasaw kagitang other telblay was agriul motel may. So Claire, I think
not during Udesuall. You come some other time, but not that Friday.
So you have much more time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And have your own 1 hour. Thank you again for coming, and I really pray that Palau will move forward into the next administration with your bank being a huge part of the economy.
Malal siya ora pa Amerike Salvador ti mtingel base atigel atra belaul ngara kwam mlera sus. Sida mlera sus endi ono seng after midnight Madakal sabihin di soal mo mtingel ko kay Salvador mudlong leng ka ko bisa ka nga selbitan kum tokor tim so mo o kergal wase kum ras ko jol mo protest ra sus malu bendim lagas ko gimlay malu bendim.
Da mam smooth omrolil mera dara airport yang ari abasul tagartin moraikel quarantine site na mal safe kingere del bay gora ol ngesortir.
Oh, I say kum la bultin me wang kamam kamal saul madal wase Ese kita lagu terkeluar aisel guk alpang rengi kita almatengel wase arbibiri kita melalmut mera peluat makan mal bong lar ngut len ngata mal kuram ngirti yang ari arbibiri kita ko amlong to gendi eren mlamu merek bese kita komanom saul ku klubang kamame Claire I mean it's always nice to see two beautiful women, one Palauan and one New Zealander, to come and testify on a very difficult subject, I must say. But you're welcome to come back, and I'm sure, and hopefully after this, you can start giving out loans for this particular project. Starting today, can we say today, if like or tomorrow or Monday?
I say as soon as we get the customers in, we'll work with them.
Kumoreng sa kami magrelasyon bay, ngani tal milyon lobang ila hopefully tel programa ul ma ministerial multiministerial 5 million, 8 million al mil Sunday. Ilwalo ay segide kung manom saul kuk katatakal elang.
Is it safe to say we'll wait maybe a week for the small businesses so we can, let people know to wait for your call within the next 2 weeks?
Yep.
Within the next 2 weeks, this month of June.
But if they want to find out if they're on the list, they can then
they're welcome
to go and find
okay.
to email us or to find out if they're on the list.
It's a finance.
Or finance.
And Claire, you promised me 3 weeks ago a press release on this particular subject. It has not been done. It's 3 weeks later. Are you?
We held off because we were doing this, I'm a great believer in having everything signed, sealed, and delivered before you go and make promises.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we've got everything.
Okay.
So,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you both for coming, and we continue to pray and Ngirmang, for the people in quarantine and also for this economy to start getting some help. Kumsulang maguk next week.